Hey y'all. Hey everybody. Hey there. I'll still see that stuff back there I need to clean up. Hey everybody, welcome to the midday moment. Not the minute moment, but the midday moment. Hey replay people. As we give a moment for live people to join us. Hugs and kisses to each of you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Happy Monday. Well, welcome to the Midday Moment. If it's your first time joining us, I'm your host, Dr. Davina Jones. And the Midday Moment, it is the place where we expect great things. We remind ourselves to expect great things, not because we ignore the questions of our day, not because we ignore the challenges of our day. We expect great things because we recognize that we're fully human and we're fully divine. And in our fully human selves, we got some stuffs. In our fully divine selves, we got answers to the stuffs. So the midday moment is designed to make sure you are tapping into your divine. When you tap into your divine, you tap into your river of hope, your river of joy, your river of strength, your river of comfort, your river of reconciliation, your river of restoration, your river of provision, your river of answers. So the midday moment is designed to make sure you are tapping into your divine. All right, let's sing about it a little bit, y'all. Come on. It's our theme song, y'all. Come on. It's time for the midday moment. It's time for the midday moment. It's time for the midday moment. Whoa, it's time. Yes, hey, that's right. It's lunchtime. It's break time. I'm expecting great things. Everybody say, I'm expecting great things. Come on, believe it. I'm expecting great things. I'm expecting great things. Now we say where we are expecting in my life. Yeah, I'm expecting great things in my home. Oh, I'm expecting great things, yeah, all around me. I'm expecting great things. Eyes may not see, but I choose to believe. You may not see, but I choose to believe. They may not see, but I choose to believe. Sometimes I may not see, but I choose to believe. Everybody say great things. All right, y'all, say thank you, theme song. And theme song says, you're welcome. We talk back to our theme song, y'all. All right, welcome to the midday moment. Let's just get on in now, okay? Get on in now. It's a new week. It's Happy Thanksgiving week. It's Thanksgiving. Some of y'all cooking and getting ready for family and all sorts of things. And so I'm sending you well wishes. I'm sending you well wishes for all of that you will have a blessed time, recognizing that hey, just like a full day, family is made up of both morning and evening, light and dark. And so perhaps on Thanksgiving, you go experience it all, a full day. You are equipped, you are oiled, you are graced, you are ready. Listen, if you didn't get the 10:30 message yesterday from today's church, Tampa Bay, and I think the 7:30 as well, honey, it's good stuff. It's going to help you for this week. It's going to help you so that you'll be able to go into a cold environment and you can be that warm peach cobbler, or you can go into a hot environment, and you can be that iced tea. Okay, and so take a little time, if you feel like that'll help you, and go back and watch that. Maybe I'll post them here on the Midday Moment page, so you'll have just quick access to them. Okay, all right, let's go ahead. We have been reading, y'all. This is the bestseller of the bestseller. I don't care what nobody say. Okay, I'm gonna say what I desire to say. Okay, I'm gonna say what's in me to say. This is the bestseller of the bestsellers. I know y'all see that little band-aid right there. We're gonna get a little surgery done today. Speaking of surgery, it's gonna be our write-up. All right, but this is the bestseller of the bestsellers, life-changing prayers. Okay, life-changing prayers. It's amazing because prayer is your conversation. It ain't mine. Your conversation. My prayer is my conversation. Your prayer is your conversation. It is your conversation with God. And because God is love, I like to say it is your conversation with love. It is your love conversation. Everybody needs a love conversation. Okay? What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Everybody needs a love conversation. Everybody needs a little little moo moo, little tutu. Okay, everybody, you need your love conversation. And the most important place for you to have your love conversation, for starters, it starts here. It starts with love because God is love. It's important that you have your love conversation with God before you have your love conversation with anybody else. Everything else gonna be a little tilted until you first have your love conversation with God. All your other love conversations gonna be a little. They're gonna be like that, okay? You're gonna be looking and loving, trying to look like this right here, until you have your love conversation with God. And that love conversation with God is gonna set everything else in order. Okay, so start there. So this is a book of conversations that you can have, conversation kind of like conversational starters, helping you to have the conversation, because sometimes you have to you know a conversation is in order, but you don't know where to start, you don't know what to say. It's help you with your love conversation. And when you have your love conversation, I know we grew up saying prayer changes things. Prayer does not change things in and of itself. Prayer changes you so that you can change the thing. Okay, all right, so let's get to looking at how you gonna change here. So as I mentioned before, today's prayer is the surgery prayer. Dr. Pulley did a beautiful job today, as always. We did a beautiful job this morning in the daily download, really encouraging you in the different ways that you can heal. Because there's more than one way to heal. You can heal naturally. You can heal with the word of your mouth. You can heal with the laying on of the hands. You can heal with medicine. You can heal with surgery. You can heal on this side that we call abundant life. You can heal on the other side, eternal life. So more than one way to heal. So we don't judge your method of healing, okay? If it's working for you, honey, you work it, okay? If it's working for you, you work it. Because it's you and it's your body. It's your conversation. It's your surgery. You know, I will say this, listen to your body, because our body is very powerful. Our body, it's a talking machine. Your body will talk back to you. That's why when you feel pain, that's your body talking back to you. So listen to your body. And then, you give your body some treatment, your body don't like it, listen to it. Don't try to force it. Listen. Listen. All right. So surgery. It involves you listening to your body. It involves you having a dialogue with your body and a dialogue with spirit within. What's working for you? Where's your comfort level? What's working for you? Where do I go? I'm gonna tell you this quick. This testimony of my father. It's my father's testimony. My dad and my pops, my daddy old. My dad, who is 70, the past 5 years have been very unique healing journeys. And he was having some complications a couple of years ago where everything about him, he was manifesting it was like stroke, what do you call symptoms. His speech started to slur. He couldn't maintain his balance. And so it was pretty it was pretty severe. And so he had gotten up to go to the first of all, he said when he was going to bed one night, spirit told him, don't lay down because you ain't gonna get up. So he said he got up and he felt guided to go to the hospital. And it was one hospital in particular. He said, I don't want to go to this particular hospital. It's not because they're bad, but spirit will guide you to where your answer is. So it's not about this hospital being bad. Sometimes spirit is just guiding you. And so he said, well, I don't want to go to that hospital. And so spirit was guiding him to a different hospital. And he kind of didn't really feel like that hospital, but just following the guide. But on the way to that particular hospital, after he bypassed one, he was going to another. He felt spirit say, okay, now turn here and go to that one. He was like, okay. So he went there. And what he had been dealing with for a couple of months, the doctor that was on duty that night, come on, somebody. The doctor that was on duty that night, I'm on my break. Y'all have to call me back. I'm on my break. I got people answering the phone. I'm on break. The doctor that was on duty that night said, oh, now, he hadn't been to the hospital before. He had been, matter of fact, the first hospital he bypassed, he had been there 2 or 3 times. And that's why he said, I'm not going there. And so he's on the way to the other one, and he felt spirit say, go this way. So listen to his body, listen to spirit. So he went there. And the doctor that was on duty that night said, oh, I know what this is. So they scheduled him for surgery right away. Well, not right away, the next day. They admitted him right away, scheduled him for surgery the next day. The doctor said it was spinal stenosis, where the spine was deteriorating, and it was deteriorating aggressively. And he asked my dad, how did you get to the hospital? Who's here with you? He said, I drove myself. He said, man, something with you. Because one little bump on the road, one little bump the wrong way will have paralyzed you forever. Listen to your body and listen to spirit talking to you through your body, through your symptoms, and just talking to you in that the little whispers, the little unctions. You can't explain it to nobody. You just something said go this way. Something said go that way. That's something the spirit talking to you. And so dad had the surgery. Surgery was a great success, and has been doing quite well with on the other side of that surgery. Listen to spirit and listen to your body. Now there are other times when spirit will tell you no surgery. There was another instance where they offered dad surgery. He said, no, I don't think I'm gonna be doing that one. You get to decide. I love my pops. He's just really a great. He's a great model of these conversations. They asked him just matter of fact, it was about a month or so ago. He eventually opted for a procedure, but the one that they first said we're gonna do, he said nah, I ain't feeling that one. I ain't feeling. I know you in the hospital, and people might look at you and like you at the mercy of the doctor. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you are not. The doctors does not have the last word. Your conversation with spirit, you have the last word. It's according to what you say. Death and life is on the power of your tongue for your body. It's on your tongue for your body. So it's what you say. It is what you decree. It is what you declare to be. Okay? You. It's your body. You. Okay. Gotta go because it's break time. All right. So we encourage you today in the knowing that you have options. You have options. You have options as it relates to your healing journeys. You have options. So we're going to share this prayer with you for those that may elect to do surgery, or you have family and friends that may elect surgery. Hey, we're going to share the options. Okay? We're going to share this prayer for the option of surgery. That's a probably more comprehensive way of saying that. We're going to share this prayer for the option of surgery. Okay? First time I was diagnosed with fibroids, I had the surgery. The second time, y'all, no, I'm doing some other things. I'm doing some other things, and I don't judge either one. I am where I am. I was where I was, and I am where I am. Now, if I decide later to do the surgery, then I'll let you know. But for now, we're not going to do it. Okay? You get to decide without judgment, without condemnation. You get to decide. So, for those of us, the times that we elect surgery as a part of our healing journey, this is a simple prayer, but it's beautiful. So, we're going to share it with you. I pray for the doctors. They need prayer too. I pray for the doctors, nurses. It's good to keep them in the same prayer because they need to commune and communicate. And sometimes need to make sure that they bypass these little power dynamics of who can say and who can't. No, y'all need to talk about it. Y'all working over my body. If y'all gonna be working over my body, y'all need to come up here and talk about it. Y'all need to make sure y'all getting along. If y'all need to have tea time together before the surgery, coffee time together before the surgery, okay? We don't need y'all in here having all these power whims, all right? Yes, we know your place and we understand rank, okay? But we need some humility in the room. We need some humility in the room so everybody can work together because this is my body. So I command unity amongst these people working on my body. So I pray for the doctors, nurses, technicians, and all those attending to your care. And if it's you that's selecting the surgery, all those attending to my care. I thank you for their wisdom. I'm adding this. I'm inserting all up in this prayer. I thank you for their wisdom and their discernment. I thank you for their wisdom, their discernment, their harmony. Yes. So I pray for the doctors, nurses, technicians, and all those attending to your care, to my care. I see you having a successful surgery and a full and speedy recovery. It's a beautiful prayer, short and simple and beautiful. And remember, you get to decide. I'm going to give y'all this one last example. And somebody might judge the way I'm giving this example, but I'm going to give it because it's sitting there. So I'm going to give it. Because it's important that you just like you have options, other people have options. And it's important that we respect each other's options. So years ago, my family was at the hospital, another family. We were praying for one of the daughters of the family who was on a healing journey of lupus. And when I tell you, we was up at that hospital day in and day out praying. I'm telling you, I mean, it's very few times that I pray like that. I mean, we were up in that hospital praying. You hear me?
Powering off.
Thank you, dear. Praying. Prayer was all up in there. We were there praying without ceasing much. And one evening, her mother said, very casually, her mother said, well, you know, so-and-so said if she ever got this sick again, to let her go. My daddy, who was all of our pastor at the time, my daddy said, excuse me, why didn't you tell us that? This is before I knew anything about New Thought metaphysics or anything. My daddy said, why didn't you tell us that? And the mother was like, well, he said, I've been trying to figure out what are we battling here? Because I know, I know what's possible, but there's something else in the equation. And he says, we're going against her will. This is not her option. This is not what she elected. When I tell you my daddy picked up his stuff without apology and left, he said, well, it's time to go. He got his little stuff, got his little keys. Come on, Bev. My mother's name is Bevelyn. Come on, Bev. Got our stuff, and he left. And we left. And she transitioned that night to experience her healing in eternal life. That was her choice. So you have options. You have options and they have options. Respect people's options. We respect yours and you respect theirs. Let's respect each other's options. For those of us that elect to have surgery, beautiful prayer. If you desire to do something else and do it differently, we bless you and we wrap you in God's light and love. Okay, y'all, I got to go. Break time over. Break time over. Okay, I took my glasses because I was being all serious. I was being all dramatic. Okay, now I got to put them on so I can dramatically see. Oh, yes. Good. Very good. See, I opted for glasses. Some people have healed their eyes naturally. I hadn't mustered up all of that energy to do that. So I got some glasses, bifocals to be exact. So, oh, it's so good to see y'all. Yes. Yay. Look at y'all. Hi, Elaine. It's so good to see y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. It's time for me to get off of here now. Thank y'all for joining me. I really appreciate you all spending break time with me, lunchtime with me. More so break time than lunchtime. But thank you for spending break time with me. I appreciate you. I appreciate your presence, your hearts, your thumbs, your likes, your shares, all of that. I appreciate you being with me during the midday moment. All right. Take care, everybody. I hope to see you all back here tomorrow. Take care. God bless you and God be you.